What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Khiry, and welcome to Khiry TV. In today's video, we have a movie review for you, Snow White. It's directed by Mark Webb, and it stars Rachel Zegler as Snow White and Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen. A princess joined forces with the Seven Dwarfs to liberate her kingdom from her cruel stepmother, the Evil Queen. Now, as y'all may know from my previous video, me doing the trailer reaction, I told y'all that I grew up watching this movie. I think this maybe was the first Disney movie that I ever seen that I could remember personally. So I have, I guess, a history with this movie. We had this on VHS, and I know I've seen this movie on VHS at least 5 times. So it kind of holds a special, place in my heart, even though, it was just like a normal movie to me, I guess, as an adult. Not sure why I liked it so much as a kid, especially being for girls, but I enjoyed the movie when I was little. But anyway, let's get to the review. As y'all can see, I got the good, the bad, and the per usual. And at the end, I will give y'all my grade. And if y'all should go see it in movies, or should y'all wait, or who this movie for, who this movie not for, all that jazz. So let's get started with the good. The first thing I can think about what's good with this movie, it is the song. The first song, or the main song that they play, I think they played at the beginning and played at the end. That song sounded okay. I actually liked the song. I'm not a big musical guy, so singing in the middle of a movie kind of throws me off a little bit. But that first song, it was fine. I didn't roll my eyes at it, unlike the rest of the songs, but I was fine with that first song. It was cool. And the CGI for the doors, I didn't have a problem with it. I know when people saw the trailer, they didn't like how it was looking, because it kind of gave, what's that movie called? Polar Express? The Polar Express? I guess that's the movie I never seen, but it kind of gives that from what I heard. I didn't mind the doors CGI. Me personally, I didn't. It was fine to me, cause I wouldn't want to see no real short people, dwarfs, in the movie. Especially after there is a dwarf in this movie that's with the prince. He's with that crew, and once I saw him, I was like, yeah, I'm glad they didn't do real dwarfs. I wasn't gonna like that shit. So the CGI on the dwarfs was fine. Speaking of dwarfs, my 2 favorites was Dopey and Grumpy. I like the animation on Dopey. I like his mannerism. Kind of gave the same energy as the cartoon version. I put an asterisk on Dopey because there is a problem with him later on in the movie that I had, but we'll get to that problem later. And Grumpy. I love some Grumpy. He was the only reason why I laughed throughout this whole movie. Just his comments and his sass just was hilarious to me. So I really, really like the Grumpy. As far as the main characters, of course, Rachel Zegler, she did fine. I know some people was complaining about her skin tone and her race. I don't care about none of that. Her singing is fine. I remember her from the Hunger Games movie, that recent one. She's fine. I like the way she emotes her singing, unlike other people in this review. I like the way she emotes her singing. Her acting was fine. She did fine. I had no problems with her. She did what she was supposed to do. She was a good Snow White. I was completely fine with her. Also, the woods and the cleaning scene, when she was running through the woods and all the scary shit and stuff happened. And the cleaning scene, whistle while you twerk. That little song, I think I said whistle while you twerk. It's whistle while you work. Goddamn yin yang twins. But anyway, those 2 scenes, I didn't expect to unlock a childhood memory of mine. I remember the cartoon as I was watching those scenes, and it was like, damn, I remember that. I think I even remember what house we was living in when I was watching that movie, which is crazy. So you will see throughout this review and like my previous reviews and stuff, how my memory is pretty sharp. But anyway, those 2 scenes really unlocked my childhood memory. So I was smiling throughout the whole scene. Wasn't really smiling through I guess the introduction of the doors, but I get to that later on because my expectation of that scene wasn't met properly, and we'll get to that in the next session. But also, there are some messages in this movie which were fine. They was cute for kids. I mean, it's real world messages, but it was cute. I'm not gonna tell y'all the message because it'll ruin the movie. But it was cute. It stood out to me, the messages. So that's why I put that in the good section. Also, the queen, because the queen is about to go into the bad section. Gal Gadot acting as the queen was fine when she was trying to be menacing. She wasn't menacing enough for me, but when she tried to be menacing, it was borderline fine. So I didn't roll my eyes or I didn't say, oh, she's a bad actress when she was acting out her, just the regular scenes. And I liked her outfit. I'm not sure why, because I'm not a girl and I don't care for dresses and nails and diamonds and all that shit. Stuff, just in case kids watching. All that stuff. But I don't know, I liked her dress. I liked her nails. I liked her aesthetic. I really kind of liked it. Why? I don't know. It just stood out to me. I was like, huh, that's some good wardrobe. But on to the bad, that hoe can't act. She can't sing. I don't know why they chose her. I feel like there was plenty of other people that could have took her role. I think Anne Hathaway, I think that's her name. I think she would have been perfect for the role. Gal Gadot, her singing just wasn't good. Her musical number was terrible. That was probably the worst scene throughout the whole movie was her musical number. It was bad, y'all. I did not like that shit. And maybe because I'm just not a big musical guy, but the other musicals fine. It was just, her shit was just bad. Sorry kids, her stuff was bad. And her mirror CGI, it was of course digital or CGI. They could have put a real or made it more lifelike than CGI. It actually looks like the cartoon, if the cartoon went to like CGI style. I don't know, the mirror guy just kind of was weird to me. I think they could have made him more creepier if it was real. Cause like that scene and that cat scene from Alice in Wonderland, those two scenes sticks out to me as when I was a kid because it was just creepy. So I kind of expected it to be creepy in this movie in real, like a real, I guess. I don't know what I was looking for, but it wasn't it. I also got dopey storyline and bad because I liked the dopey at the beginning, but once they start trying to put a storyline to his character specifically, it just kind of went downhill for me. It's a spoiler, which I'm not gonna tell y'all, but there is a spoilery thing that happens to Dopey where it just, I don't know, I didn't like it. Y'all, if y'all see the movie or if y'all see the movie, y'all will know what I'm talking about. But Dopey's storyline, even them picking on him just didn't feel right. And then the later on stuff that happens to him just didn't feel right. And I wasn't messing with it. The movie was just too long for my liking. I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes. This could have easily been a buck 30. Yeah, it was just way too long. The singing, all the musical number just made it way too long for my likings, personally. I was ready to go. I was like, hey, let's wrap this shit up. I don't got time for this. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. I put Naruto ending on here because Naruto is known to, if y'all know who Naruto is, he is known to talk his opponents down from doing extreme stuff. He talked to Pain long enough for him to change his mind. Naruto would talk you to death and make you change your mind on your, I guess, evil plans. Basically what happens here. That's all I'm gonna say. If you watch Naruto, you know what I'm talking about. Also, a very random way to take out the queen. It wasn't a Naruto ending that took out the queen. It was something else that took out the queen. Don't know why it happened. Don't know how it happened. If I could make it make logical sense, I could. I just don't want to. Cause that shit was stupid. In the S section, like the N section, I expected a witch meme in the movie. That's my fault. Cause common sense should have told me that scene was not gonna pop up. But because it's my favorite meme, one of my favorite memes to use, I wanted it. I wanted to see that, but I didn't see that. So I was like kind of disappointed, but I was like, it is what it is. And speaking of the witch, I'm not sure if that was Gal Gadot playing the witch, the old stripper witch. If that was her, why she wasn't acting like that as the regular queen? Cause she did an okay job playing the old shrew up lady. So that's the confusing part. Like she did fine with the old lady, but she was terrible as the queen. As far as her emoting her emotions as the evil queen. There was a little girl in my theater. She was the only kid there out of all of us, maybe 10 to 15 adults in the theater who really enjoyed this movie. So keep that in mind. If y'all want to take y'all kids, that little girl had her a ball. Throughout the whole entire movie, she had her a ball. And I think that what made me like the movie a little bit more than I originally liked it, because of her energy that she gave throughout the whole movie. Do what you want with that information. In the No Did song, I put No Did song in Nevermind because when they introduced the Doors, they were singing the Hi Ho song. From my recollection, did they do the Did song first? And we did the whole way through, something of that nature. I was expecting that song because I like that song. That's a catchy song to me, even as a kid. So I expected them to do that song first, then do the Hi Ho song. I'd rather the Did song came first than the Hi Ho, but they kind of insert the Did song during the Hi Ho. It was fine. It scratched the itch because I was annoyed the first maybe minute of that song. Like, where the fuck is the Did song? Like, what y'all fucking up already? But they added on there later on. So the grade that I would give it, I think I want to give it a C-, because this movie is not catered to me. It still entertained me a good chunk of the movie. Not a good chunk, but a chunk of the movie. And there's another thing about them singing. They'll sing, and then you think the song is over with because they talking to each other. And then once they finish talking, she goes right back to singing. And that actually made me laugh. I ain't gonna lie. When she did that twice, I just bust out laughing. I was like, why would y'all stop singing just to talk? So, should you see this in movies? If your kids really want to go see this, meaning your daughters or sons, gay, want to go see this movie, go ahead, take them. Like I said, that little girl, she enjoyed the hell out of it. But if you're an adult and you want to go see this movie, you could wait to Disney Plus. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Are you gonna go watch it? You gonna wait to Disney Plus? Comment down below. Let me know. More reviews coming soon. I got some reviews planning on coming. I just gotta finish the movie and the shows. I'm gonna be doing season reviews. I don't know about episode reviews. I might do it with Black Mirror, and I might do it with The Last of Us season 2. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out later. But like, comment, share, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. Y'all know what to do. Support your boy. Help a brother out. Peace. And we did.